My name is Mara Jaramillo.
Hello everyone. Today we would like to share our opinion about interpersonal relationships. Based on a quote by Arthur Schopenhauer, he says that almost all of our sorrows come from our relationships with other people. Personally, I disagree with this quote, although it is true that emotional pain is often caused by my understandings, lack of communications, or loss of trust in relationships. I believe that we also have control over how other people's actions affect us. In other words, we decide whether those situations become a source of suffering. Moreover, when a person has a self-esteem and healthy relationship with themselves, they can develop emotional tools to cope with difficult situations. As a result, even when relationships fail, it's possible to help set boundaries and reduce suffering.
Hello everyone, my name is Jessica. Based on the quote from Arthur Schopenhauer mentioned earlier by my colleague, I would like to share my opinion on the following question. Do you think that most of our joy also comes from the relationships we build? I think this statement makes a lot of sense because often our conflicts, sadness, or disappointments are related to someone else, whether it by an argument, betrayal, or miscommunication. However, I believe that just relationships can cause pain. They can also become the greatest source of our happiness. This is where I answer the question. In my experience, I almost always share my happiest moments with other people. For example, when I am with my family and we laugh together, I feel supported and know that someone cares about me. That gives me peace of mind and joy. That is why I believe that relationships are not only a cause of sorrow, but also the beginning of many of our best memories. Therefore, I agree that much of our joy comes from the relationships we build, because no one can be completely happy alone. We need to share that we need to share what we feel and know that someone understands us.
Hello. Finally, when Schopenhauer said almost all our suffering, all sin the resistance from personal and internal factors. For example, stress, health problems, financial difficulties, and fear of failures can also cause suffering. Sometimes our own expectation and decision generate emotional pains even without the influence of others. In conclusion, interpersonal relationships had a very strong impact on our lives, as they can be a source of both happiness and suffering, depending on how we manage and communicate with them.